줄을 감싸 밀고 당겨 doom slap let's count down 가만 잡고 마음 flat 괜찮아 뭐 어때 우리 사이 keep going make it baseline 너도 왠지 템포가 빨라 걸어와 들면의 timeline hands in the sky you know what I like we making music every day we play 가볍게 grooving don't stop the music hands up come on simple to lower
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this fella, Maignan, we all remember him, Peter, from his stint in his native France. That time he took an unfancied side to the title against all the odds. I think he had 21 clean sheets that year, which is over half the games, and proof that goalkeepers can make a real difference.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. And that's a good ball. And he shoots! Goal! Colombia! And it's Colombia who take the lead. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Pirlo cuts it out. And here's Cruyff. Picked out brilliantly. And he thumps it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Great vision.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And here's Messi. And he's on his way! And Messi!
Messi really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner. And
Messi! There's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance! Oh, it's gone in! And there is his 30th goal. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Chelsea go into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's managed to get rid. Alexander-Arnold. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Hazard. Camavinga. He is just caressing the ball. And he whips it in. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Hazard is flagged offside. That's the throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Indicated.
Eze. And this is Lewandowski. And it's half-time here. Well, what a comeback. Certainly I didn't see that coming, nor I think did many in this crowd. So we reach the halfway point.
Oh, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Chelsea head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And the action is back on the way. Now it's Messi. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! Denied by an instinctive save.
Ronaldinho clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And here's Lewandowski. Hazard. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to play it through. Camavinga. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Eze. Goes for the shot! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is through here! And he's in on goal!
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Ronaldinho, and here's Messi. Messi ploughing through the middle. There's a no-nonsense tackle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Now, can they get him away? Pass is just off target. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, this is a great position.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Messi! And he can clear it away. And it's Messi. Oh, super! It's Ronaldinho! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Camavinga is there to clear. Schlotterbeck promptly onto that, and that is that. Can he finish? He scores! And this is getting better and better. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Chelsea could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
That's that, the end. Chelsea have done it, the perfect outcome.
It's alright. You can have a good time. This is the scene. 난 삐그덕 걸음걸이 고장나버린 듯이 walk Don't care about a thing 난 내 기분대로 walk 걸음걸이 고장난 듯이 삐그덕 누가 봐도 나처럼 난 거치 on a beat 박자에 맞게
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you, I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Like the leaves in the wind, we go with the flow. From city to city, romancing and roams. We fly high and land wherever it wants. We lullaby, we wake up and say goodbye. We sacrifice our youth till the day we die. Oh, either we stay here or don't. Time should wait for us, but it won't. So if you really love me, let's say you
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Cruyff. Great defending, strong and determined. Kaká was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Ronaldinho, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Nicely weighted ball. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Hazard. Strong running down that left flank. Here comes the cross. And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Park Ji-sung. McKennie. Pings in across. Alexander-Arnold tries to clear. Chelsea have reclaimed it. Now it's Cruyff. And it's Hazard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that...
He's got tall! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe, looking for options for movement. Maldini wins the duel this time. Searching pass he's played there. And reclaimed it in a trice. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Claudio. And they win it back again. Oh, easy pickings there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
I'm afraid
Yeah, you
to
don't
tell
get any
that
points
we're
for stating
expecting
the
traffic
obvious,
to be
Peter,
heavy
but
after the
thankfully
final
this is
whistle
still
today.
very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
This looks promising. Just, oh, shooting chance! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Corner number 2 then. that should get the job done. And that's gone loose. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Messi. Tries to play it through. Cruyff. There's the shot! Vitinha is there to clear. That could spell trouble. He might be in here. Mbappe.
That was lovely, that.
Mbappe! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Kaka. Looking for a runner. And that is expertly dealt with. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Might want to be careful there.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Cruyff. Looking to play him in. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away.
Cruyff! Decent enough try.
Substitution.
Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Asensio to come on, a change that had been mooted for a while. He rises! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
I think it's a very fair effort, Peter, considering he didn't have much in the way of space to play with.
Ambitious ball here. And no, that was never going to make it. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Now it's Ronaldinho. Asensio. He is through here. Well played, important challenge that. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
Added time.
Well read, nice interception. Some resolute defending there. And we're done. Well, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us. Things going pretty awry.
I could never fit nobody. I'm only here. to party. Why you trying to fit? I'll disappear. Oh, yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, no, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No, no time for it. No time for it. No time for it. Life's too short, life too small. No, can't waste your time on things you can't rely on. I got no time for it. I don't want no bad energy, no. 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 No bad energy, no bad energy, no. 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 Hey, can't delay. No, we have no time to waste. Better use up your days, or better come stack your stack your paper. If they screw face, so no, handle with grace, so yeah, don't sweat. Oh yeah. No time for no bad energy. You don't want no smoke, you don't want none of that. No, you won't be my friend of me. I won't show no love, you won't get none of that. No time for it.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a
Hello,
beautiful,
everybody,
clear
and
evening.
welcome to
The
today's
conditions
match.
contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he's there to retrieve it. Cruyff absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Cross from Robertson, takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. It'll be a throw-in. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Mbappe. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Knocks it into space. Back into the middle. Chance! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Park Ji-sung is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. He is through here. Nice control. And he's had a hit. He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
They're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
He's under a lot of pressure there. Tries to play it through. No, that's been intercepted. Well timed, excellent interception. It's a pretty loose pass. But that has been slung wide. Chelsea still without a single shot on target. Vardiol. Now it's Messi. He's looking wide. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
He can get that clear. Pirlo. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side. Dogged. Big chance! There's the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Simplicity itself.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Some resolute defending there. Xavi Alonso is always scanning the pitch for targets. And this is Cruyff. Cruyff! Park Ji-sung. Xavi Alonso.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a good ball out wide. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
He's a sharp little ball here. Kaka. Now it's Cruyff. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Kaka. And here's Cruyff. He's away. And Cruyff sticks it away. They have done it. They have their equaliser.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other.
There's certain ones that most I call upon to do a different work.